Zozo, my beautiful souls, welcome. Welcome to this special live of the Nisa show. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here out. Type live if you are here with us right now, and type replay if you are watching this amazing conversation later. And if we haven't met yet, I am Nisa, Kamarul Nisa, your Hikmat coach. And you all know that I am on a mission to help 1 lakh corporate professionals achieve inner wisdom, heal that emotional wounds, and rise as confident, harmonious leaders in both their personal and professional lives. I help you transform into Hikmat leaders you were born to be using my 6 pillars of the Hikmat method. And I am also the founder of HER's Harmonious Empowered Relationship Society. Today I am absolutely excited and thrilled to address something that's silently sabotaging so many working professionals, IT professionals, college students. What is that thing? Our thinking. So meet our guest Bhargavi Arjun. She is an that self-empowered empowerment and resilience coach who understands that our thinking is not just annoying, it's literally draining our and yours energy, right? So clouding your judgment, your energy, clouding your judgment are and preventing you from becoming the Hikmat leaders. What's that one thing you? So today's conversation about this our thinking, the silent trainer, is going to be a game changer for all of us because Bhargavi specializes in helping people break free from that mental loops and build the resilience जो सबको चाहिए होती है so that we can think and act decisively. Welcome again, Bhargavi. So, Bhargavi, could you please introduce yourself to our beautiful souls, to our audience who are watching us right now?
Yes. First of all, thank you so much, Kamar, for inviting me on your episode. And I cannot appreciate you enough for doing this consistently. I came to know that this is the 61 episode, and I was like, wow. Seriously, I really appreciate you, and I'm sure you have learned so much from the episode 1 to 61. That is where we all are standing, right? We are not giving up. Consistency is the key. So Hikmat is something which I came to know newly. It is powerful, and the way you explained is awesome. So yes, today we are here to discuss on an important topic: overthinking. That is what is draining your energy. And how many of you have spent sleepless nights thinking, what ifs, should haves, this could have been like that, I would have told this way, right? Keep
Wow.
thinking. At the same time, let me introduce myself. I am Bhargavi, a self empowerment and resilience coach on a mission to empower individuals to thrive in their life, both professional and personal. Through my
Wonderful.
100 days program, I make sure every individual is emotionally intelligent and mentally tough. When I say mentally tough, it's not something you're going for a fighting, but negative and difficult situation will definitely need toughness in us to face it. That is what is my mission, and I am happy to discuss on this topic with Kamar. Thank you, Kamar, for giving me this opportunity again.
Welcome, dear. You explained it so beautifully. So, Bhargavi, so many professionals, so many college students, homemakers, uh, yeah, housewives, yeah, जो भी professionals, working women, come home exhausted, but can't figure out why they haven't done any physical work in the offices, right? Yet they have mentally drained. This is the whole scenario nowadays. And as a self empowerment and resilience coach, you must see how our thinking literally drains their energy and decision making abilities, right?
Right.
So what makes our thinking such a silent drainer that people don't even realize it's happening?
Okay. So, first of all, I would like to touch base on the aspect that you mentioned physical work they have not done. Can I
Ah,
twist the sentence here? If you have not done any physical work on that particular day, your mind is going to play games with you. As we all know, our mind and body is interlinked, and the way your mind is going to help your body is also going to help your mind to operate from that authentic self. When you're not clear what you want, when you don't know in which path you are walking on, and first of all, your mind, that is why we call it as monkey mind. When it is a garden, it becomes a forest where monkey jumps from one tree to another, and that is when this is overthinking, which will lead you to anything else, like the negative emotions that we say, like depression, anxiety, stress, frustration, and exhaustion. This is the root cause of overthinking, is the root cause of all these emotions that I just mentioned. But working professionals, they know for a fact what is their goal. I mean, if they have not set their goal, company might have given, right? That is what I meant. At least working professional have a kind of goal, because I am also an IT professional and I know there are goals and objectives which is provided by my company, and in according to that goals and objectives I am operating. But when it comes to your personal life, a student or homemaker, we do not have any goals. A person who do not have any goals tend to operate from any energy that is coming to us, right? When you operate from that borrowed energy, it is not something what is aligning with you. It is like a homemaker, if she wants to keep her family happy, she will listen to her husband, she will listen to her son, she will listen to daughter, mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, and everybody. Why? Because a woman is supposed to keep a family happy, is what we all have learned. And in order to keep a family happy, at what cost, we don't realize sometimes. At what cost? It is cost of your own happiness, right? That is when you start overthinking, because you have not realized that what is my happiness, what makes me happy. Am I doing something to keep myself happy? It is very important to do something which makes you happy. If you have not done that, you will keep operating from the borrowed energy, and that borrowed energy, when it is not aligned with your authentic energy, it will make you frustrated. And we never know the reason. Why am I feeling frustrated? Why am I shouting on my kid? Why am I yelling at anybody and everybody that is coming and talking to me? Because you have not done that inner work. Inner work, when I say it can be deep, but on the surface level, if you have tapped into the energy, understanding, asking yourself, sitting with yourself for 5 minutes, knowing what makes me happy. Small ritual you can start. I mean, the tips and techniques maybe I will give later. A small ritual for a homemaker I can say is, if you are a coffee or tea drinker, right? Sit with yourself. Don't bring anybody with you. Just sit with yourself. Sip your coffee or tea, and then just be with yourself. I'm sure this small thing is going to help you big. Yes, Kamar.
Wow, Zabardast. Zabardast. This is such an amazing, I think it's an eye opener for all of us, not
Yes.
only for uh, these homemakers or these professionals, for us also. Okay, that be with your own self, be with your the first and the I think first and the foremost responsibility. Be your own cheerleader, be your own best friend. If we can't be a friend to our own self, so how can we take care of our family? Kaise? How it is possible? No, na.
True.
So thank you so much that you are showing our beautiful souls that our thinking is like having multiple apps running in the background
True, true,
and
true.
silently consuming all their mental battery, our energy, everything. So Anita is with us. Thank you so much, Anita ji. You are watching us, and Anil Vijay ji is live. She typed here that he typed here that live. He is watching us
Hello,
live.
hello,
So if
everybody.
you have any questions regarding our thinking, कि क्या है ये साइलेंट ड्रेनर, कैसे ये हमारी एनर्जी को ड्रेन करता है, so you can type here in the comment section and Bhargavi will definitely answer your question.
Yes.
So coming to the second point, our second question, nowadays is so relevant for our homemakers, for our professionals, for our IT students, college going students, that they often justify their our thinking as being careful or strategic. They are not realizing that it's actually sabotaging their performance, right? So how do you help them distinguish between productive analysis and destructive क्या बोल सकते हैं our
Overthinking.
thinking patterns, our
Right.
thinking patterns, productive analysis and destructive our thinking patterns? Can you elaborate this?
Yeah, sure. So, as I said, when it comes to corporate professional, you are aligned to a goal. So, in the same way, for a homemaker or student, I would request set a goal. Make sure you revisit your intention, revisit your goal every month or every 3 months. That is when you know you're moving ahead on a direction path. Instead of moving on a direction less forest, it is good if I know where I am going. Also, there is something called as healthy reflection. If we are talking generally, it can be for professional people, working professional, homemakers as well. There is something called as healthy reflection, which is not overthinking, right? Of course, a situation happened, a mishap happened, and that did not go according to my expectation. Now I come home, I revisit, I sit with myself. Sitting with yourself, if your mind is running on that loop, it is when overthinking happens. What if I would have told this? What if I would have done this? Instead of this sentence, instead of this word, I would have used this. This is what is overthinking. But when you know that you want to improve yourself from your previous version, that is when a healthy reflection happens. What is healthy reflection? Healthy reflection is something like, you recall this situation, I was sitting here, my body language was this, and in order to become a better version of myself, what can I do? Instead
Hmm.
of using this word, I can do this. And you make a note of these things. That is what is reflection, right? This happened. It's not only you catching yourself while doing something wrong, it is also you appreciating yourself for doing something right. Right? I used this sentence. I used this word. Wow. Let me applaud to myself. Right? I'm happy I did this such a nice job and I spoke in a well behaved manner. Also, this reflection is going to help you become a better version of yourself next time. Now, the overthinking comes into picture, right? Somebody made face on me when I used this sentence. My English was not that polished. I was not that, vocabulary fine. But somebody made face because maybe they had something going on their face, itching something. Why are we assuming? That is what is overthinking. When you are confident on yourself, when you know you are operating from your confident energy, you don't have to overthink. This overthinking is silently draining your energy. Now, I'm not saying you should not overthink. Whenever you catch yourself overthinking, tell yourself, tell that monkey, I caught you, right? Use this word, I caught you. I caught you. Now, this is not your time. Please let me focus on where I want to go. My productive self is waiting for me. I will come to you later, maybe. So you catch yourself overthinking and then make sure you change the narrative. You change the narrative in terms which is going to empower you, not to disempower you or not to discourage you. It is always something which is empowering, is going to give you a chance to move ahead in life.
Zabardast. Brilliant distinction, Bhargavi. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Zabardast. So we have one question. How can we stop the overthinking? Ajay, you might have got your answer. Bhargavi revealed all the things. What is this overthinking? And you are a business person. Congrats. You applied all the things. You watch this episode again and you will got all the answers. Thank you, Bhargavi, that you are giving our professionals, our business persons, the clarity to recognize when they have crossed from productive thinking into the destructive, जो ये भी है our thinking zone.
Right, right,
Thank you,
right.
thank you,
And
Anil. Thank you, Anil.
one more thing I would like to add is, how do we say it is a silent energy drainer? We never know. When I start thinking, it is something which is starting from mental, which will lead you to your emotional, which will lead you to your body, which is physical. So everything is interlinked. As we say, your thoughts becomes your emotion becomes your action is what is defining your result, and that result is your life. When you say my life is not good, I am not leading my the most better self or life, you start backtrack from where is it starting. Is it mental, is it emotional, is it physical, or what is that is playing games with you? When you move your body, of course that stuck blocked energy is going to get released. When that is released, your emotions is going to be cleared. You will your body will start giving signals to be positive. Only look into the positive side of it. And one more thing I would say is start journaling your gratitude. That is something I learned from my mentor, and I think you will also agree. We both learned from same mentor. Gratitude is a 360-degree game changer. You start writing
Yes,
gratitude, at least 5 gratitudes every day. I am sure you are going to see the positive side of life. I'm not saying negative things is not going to happen. Our mind is designed to only see the negative side. By writing this gratitude, we are going to
yes.
train our mind to see the positive side, and the life is also going to shift from negative to positive side, which we all are here for, right?
So true, so true. Yes, yes, we learned this gratitude thing from Puja Puneet ma'am. Let us reveal and let us honor our that mentor Puja Puneet ma'am. Yes,
Absolutely.
she is. I think she's the backbone.
Right, right.
So thank you to all our mentors, not only Puja ma'am, Siddharth sir, Imran sir, जिन्होंने भी हमें कुछ भी सिखाया है. And we are here right now in front of camera. We are facing the camera. We are doing so many things.
Right.
Thank you so much. And for someone who caught in this loop of that overthinking trap, and then they feel mentally exhausted all the time, right? Yes, you revealed so many things, but what's your most effective technique to break this cycle and build that resilience? You, as you are a resilience coach also, and build that resilience against फ्यूचर ओवर थिंकिंग स्पाइरल, वो जो घूम घूम के दोबारा हमें फिर घेर लेता है. एक से हम पीछा छुड़ाते हैं अगेन दैट हम, क्योंकि वी आर जैसे थिंक एंड ग्रो में भी ये कहा गया है कि वी आर दैट 98% we are daily basis we are talking to our own self, and out of this 98%, 95% we are in that speaking to our own self only negative talk. 95% negative talk to ourselves. So क्या होगा हमारी लाइफ का? तो हमें इन्हीं चीजों से छुटकारा पाने के लिए we have coaches here. So what you can say on this?
So, what happens when you start overthinking? What are all the things that you are going to miss? It is very important for us to identify this first and then go to the tools and techniques what we can use to overcome this overthinking, right? When you are overthinking, you are missing an opportunity which is passing by you because you're inside your brain, you're not outside, you're not seeing what is happening outside. There are so many things which are happening because you're not mindful, you're not present in that moment, you're missing the opportunity. And this also leads to procrastination. Procrastination because I'm sitting with my thought, this has not processed yet. How can I go to the next one? So if something, some task is sitting in front of you and you are sitting with your thought, that task is going to be there only. The task, if not fulfilled, I'm just going to say, because this is costing so heavy on my head, I'm going to say, I will take 5 more minutes. I will come to you later. That 5 minutes become 1 hour, that 1 hour becomes one day and 1 month. But back in your head, you know this is pending, right? Which is going to cost you very heavy price, I will tell you. So this is how you are missing the
Okay.
opportunity, you are procrastinating, and also the life that you wanted to live has passed by, right? It may be 1 month, 1 year, but I would tell you please reach out to coaches like Kamar or myself or anybody that you have seen on Instagram, Facebook, or anywhere. I am sure we have learned from our coaches and we have implemented in our personal life as well. So we are qualified enough to help you how to catch yourself and bring you out of this loop. Right now, imagine your phone. As Kamar just said before some time, there are 50 apps which are open in your phone, right? 50 apps which are open in your mind, 50 things, one situation, but 50 varieties of thoughts that is sitting in your mind. What will happen to your phone? Battery is going to be drained. That is what is happening to your body as well. You can think, I did not walk or I did not climb mountain. I did not do any hard work. Why am I feeling so tired? Why fatigued? This is the all reason because 50 apps are open back of your mind. So few tools and techniques which are going to consciously close those apps which are open in the back of your head. These are few things which I'm going to tell now. The first one being 54321. 54321 is my favorite technique. This is something which I follow
Yes,
over and
mine
over
also.
again. Right. So I'm not saying just because I'm a coach, I have overcome overthinking. No, there are situations, there are days where I also fall into that trap. But I am, what to say, aware enough to catch myself that, I don't want to be in this place. I don't want to keep overthinking, which has happened already, or which I don't have control on. There are something called as controllables and non-controllables. If you have control on something, you please go ahead and think. That is not called overthinking. That is what is I said some time back, healthy reflection. And non-controllables are something which is going to give the label as overthinking, which is going to drain your energy. I'll give you an example from my personal life. So my father, who is 76-year-old and he is retired, he watches news. So I mean, those people, they like watching news and they, in their mind, they're understanding what is happening in this world, right? I am okay to listen to the news because I also have to be aware what is happening around. But such nonsense things happen. Somebody murdered someone, somebody kidnapped someone. This is unnecessary for me. This is unnecessary for me,
Yes.
and this is what is going to put you into stress, because of course negative things are happening in life. It is you who is going to concentrate on what you want in life. Now when I said this 54321 technique, I would like all of you to try this with me live now. How many ever are you there? I would request all of you to try this. I know Kamar would know, but for all those people who are new to this, it's something called as 54321 technique. Now you can be with yourself. Just take a deep breath. Now, with all your senses activated, please be in your present self. Now open your eyes and see the things around you. See 5 things around you and label them. I mean, name them. I can say, I can see water bottle here. I can say my light here, table light. And then I can see TV. I can see fan. I can see wall clock. So please name 5 things which are around you. Now, let's go to 4. 4 things that are around you, please touch and feel them. Right? I am touching the mat which is on this table. It is rough in the texture, and my hair and the
Silky.
table wood. Yeah, right. So these things you can just touch and feel. Now, what is three? Three sounds that is surrounding you. AC sound, and then traffic, and somebody talking in the room. So please be aware what is happening around you. Are you able to hear the 3 sounds around you? Identify the source. Somebody talking, that is human. AC, that is electric. So this is how you identify 3 things for your hearing sense. Now, to smell around you. I can smell the incense stick. I can smell Um, so what is that smell which you are to smell that is in your environment? And the last one is the taste which is in your mouth. Whatever you had last before coming to this session, coffee, tea, or a snack or something, the taste in your mouth. So now tell me how many of you tried, and while doing this, you were just sitting with yourself. You just followed your
Mm.
senses. I asked you to see, you saw. I asked you to touch, you felt. I asked you to smell, you got that sense. So that's how you activate your sense. Now, your overthinking brain got a pause. Now, if you are matured individual, you will tell yourself, I caught you. As I told sometime before, I caught you. Now, you're not going to get trapped in this loop again. Yes. So this is one
Wow.
of the tools.
Zabardast, Zabardast Bhargavi is such powerful technique. This is
Yeah.
I also using 5 4 3 2 1, but the morning that waking up wali 5 4 3 2 1. But this is I know this technique, but this the way you presented this awesome, awesome.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. You are just giving a quick fix to us. Thank you. Uh, you are building that long term resilience so our professionals can become Hikmat leaders who think clearly and act decisively. Thank you.
True,
Thank
true.
you so much. So, Bhargavi, this has been absolutely a, I think, transformational episode. And you have shown our beautiful souls that our thinking is not just a bad habit, it's literally stealing their energy, our energies, our that clarity and leadership potential, right? And your insights on breaking free from this silent drainer are exactly what professionals need, what our homemakers need, what our college students need, right? And my beautiful soul, I hope you can see that you don't have to be the prisoners of your own minds. Bhargavi
Absolutely.
has given you the tools, the techniques to distinguish between productive thinking and destructive overthinking, जो हम पहले से ही बात कर रहे हैं. And most importantly, how to build this resilience against future mental spirals. So
Yeah,
before
yeah.
going, before we wrap up today's episode, Bhargavi, do you have any special guidance or offer for our beautiful souls, for our listeners, for our audiences who are watching us today, so they can use this thing. Any offer?
Yeah, definitely. There are so many tools which we have
Thank you
learned
again.
and implemented in our life. And if you want to know more of such tools and techniques for you to come out of this overthinking loop and any other issue that you have in your life with respect to, health, career, relationship, finance, and any other aspect of your life, make sure you reach out to me and DM me at Bhargavi underscore life coach. This is on Instagram. And also, I will share my Calendly link if you start following me. I would like to offer a free clarity call, which is worth 999 for all the viewers that Kamar has gained so far. And thank you for inviting me on such beautiful episode, Kamar. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And one more thing, if you want to get connected with Bhargavi, and Bhargavi has so many ebooks already there, and for you people, she will definitely exchange that thing, right,
Yes,
Bhargavi?
yes, definitely. Reach out to me
Thank you.
if
Thank
you
you
want
so much,
any
Bhargavi,
personal
for showing
conversation.
us that.
Yeah,
Yes. Thank you so much for showing us that mental clarity and decisive that leadership are not luxurious. They are necessities for professionals, for working women, for housewives, for मुझे लगता है for every human being who want to
right.
who want to thrive, who want to live their life efficiently. And your techniques will help so many people reclaim their mental energy and step into their own power. And to my amazing beautiful soul today who are watching us right now or who are going to watch this episode later, remember you have the power to quiet the mental noise, वो जो डाउट आंटी या जो भी हमें परेशान करती है, and think with clarity. Stop letting that our thinking drain your potential, and start using these tools to become the focused. क्योंकि भार्गवी ने मुझे लगता है कितनी टेक्निक्स, firstly the T wali, be with yourself, sit with yourself, 5 4 5 3 2 1 technique, so many techniques she shared with us today. Do watch this episode again, and so that you and to be focused on your goals, resilient, if you want to be that resilient hikmat leaders in your life, because you are born to be that hikmat kings and queens. So
Yeah,
until
right,
our
right,
next session.
right. I would like to end with this. Your energy is too precious to waste on battles inside your brain. Please
Beautiful.
redirect that in creating your life which you truly desire. Don't
Beautiful.
just sit inside this head. There are so many things around this world you can live, right? Come out of your head, stop overthinking, and live a free life because this world is beautiful.
Yes, and one more quote that which I am using in my community on a daily basis, that don't forget that your peace within yourself create miracles wherever you go. अगर वो एक पीस हमारे साथ है तो हम कोई भी क्या बोलते हैं, कोई भी किला फतह कर लेंगे. Right? So
Beautiful,
until our
beautiful.
next session, keep your mind clear and keep being the powerful leaders you are. So lots of love and mental clarity. Love from my side, Zozo from Nisa and Bhargavi. Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Take care.
Bhargavi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.